This is Ryan Widra and Jim Rosa with the New Jersey Sports Report. We're here with Red Bank Catholic head coach Jim Portela. Jim, thanks for talking to us today.
No problem, guys. Thanks for coming out.
You guys are coming off a very successful season where you guys won a non-public Group 3 championship. You guys finally got over the hump and defeated St. Joe's Montvale. What has the off-season preparation been like?
It isn't any different because we won. We know every season is a season of itself. You have a new group of kids, and you got to do the best you can with those kids. So the kids, certainly there's an excitement level about the program, not just because of last year. I think they have a great work ethic even years before that. So they prepare hard. We had a great off season. They're working hard this summer, and we're just trying to get all the pieces in place. We think we got all the right pieces. We just got to figure out where they all go, and that's what we're working on right now.
Now, talk a little bit about your quarterback, Eddie Hahn. He had a fantastic year, passing for almost 1,500 yards and 20 touchdowns. He's also a threat to run the ball out of the read option as well. Can really do it all on the field. How much has he improved his game going into his senior year?
Eddie's improved greatly. I mean, his arm strength was always good, but it's gotten better. And, just his comfort level within the offense, with all the checks, we've able to put in a lot more because he's so comfortable with the offense. So he's going to have a great year. He's certainly, when you see him, he's visibly bigger and stronger. So he really had a great year in the weight room, wasn't resting on his laurels. He's up over 200 pounds now, and I think University of Connecticut got a real good one in him.
Talk about some of the younger players that are going to step into starting positions this year. I know you guys are going to have 3 new starters on the offensive line. You guys are going to have some new players starting on defense. Who's really been stepping up in camp for you?
Well, on the offensive line, the leaders have been doing a great job. The returnees and Liam Smith and Ryan Onitis, but Tommy Clark, Charlie Gargiulo, and maybe a sophomore, Brandon Dente, maybe another junior, Alex Sargis, maybe a junior, Connor Moore, maybe a sophomore, Michael Griggs will be the other lineman. So we're still trying to figure that out. But they're all going to be good football players, and they're all going to contribute somewhere. Defensively, we got a bunch of new faces. Colin Shaughnessy is a senior who played a bunch last year, but he's going to step into an large role in the secondary. You're going to see Mike Balsfiore and Danny Lukowski, who played at times last year because of some injuries at corner, but we think they're going to have great years. And then Michael Weiland's going to assume a full-time role. He played a bunch last year, but this year he's replacing Jamie Gordonier, who's down in Miami. And Michael's looked great so far on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, and we're excited about him.
Coach, last year you guys had 2 phenomenal quarterbacks in Cordova and Spurtle. How are you guys going to replace them this year?
Cornerbacks, did you say?
Running backs.
Running backs. Okay, no problem. I got you.
Yeah.
We're fortunate. I'll tell you, we feel like we got probably 4, maybe 5 really good tailbacks. Dylan Murphy played fullback for us last year. A little bit of tailback. He's probably going to be our starting tailback this year. Mike Weiland is in the same position as Dylan. He played a little bit of tailback last year, but he's going to probably be our starting fullback and play a bunch of tailback as well. Anthony Purge is a rising senior who's going to get carries in the game, and we think those 3 kids are going to have the bulk of our carries at tailback, and we're excited about all of them. As I mentioned, Michael's going to play some fullback as well. We got Joey Hagan, the rising senior, is going to play some fullback. We got Justin Noah, and we also have a transfer from Holmdel, a boy named Zach Bear. So he's sitting his 30 days, but he's going to be a real good running back, tailback. Nick Brusca's another sophomore that's going to be a real good tailback. So I'm not just saying that. I do feel like running back is one of our deeper positions. Right. We probably have 6, 7, 8 kids we could run out there and feel comfortable with.
Can you just talk a little bit about special teams? Late in games, that's always a key, key part of your game.
It is. Special teams are so important, and it's smart to bring it up. We spend a lot of.
I saw your guys.
We spend a lot of time on it. We really do. Every day we practice specials. I know a lot of other teams do, and we always tell our kids the best kids for the position on special teams are going out there. If you happen to be a starter on offense or defense, don't tell me you need a rest on special teams. We'll get you a rest on offense or defense. Because special teams we're usually only 2 deep, where at the other positions we're deeper. So we spend a lot of time on it. We think we have a chance to be good. Justin Noah and Eddie Hahn look pretty good punting. Max Hazard, Tommy Lang look pretty good kicking the ball. So we got a couple of options there. We're going to see over the scrimmage schedule who seems to be performing the best. And then, the big thing on special teams is just effort and the kids taking it serious. And Keith Hugger's our special teams guy, special teams coordinator, and he does a great job getting the kids energized about it.
Right. And your scrimmage the other day with Montclair, did you guys see anything that particularly stood out to you, either positive or negatives, if you want to talk about that?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I can tell you this: it was an extremely competitive scrimmage. They were 3 good football teams, so we're fortunate that we got to go up there and win this year and compete. And that environment. It was a day for us where we made sure our ones and our twos got the same amount of reps so that we could evaluate everybody on film and see our twos against their ones. We thought Colin Shaughnessy did a great job at quarterback when he got his chance, so we're excited about him.
Good today.
Yeah, he was looking good today too. He's a hard-working kid. Colin's a leader, and so we're happy about that. Other things that we thought was our younger guys, our sophomores. We sent them out there against the ones, with our second group against other teams' ones, and they all competed. They're physical, they run around, they give you great energy and great effort. So they still have a lot of things to fix. But, we felt like we were really happy with our energy. We were really happy with the way we competed, the way we didn't back down. So the physical level of the game, we were happy about. Because lots of times sophomores, you get them out there for the first time in varsity, and the speed level, it's not a cliche. It's significantly different. When you're playing Elizabeth and Montclair and Pope John. So getting them running around like that, we thought was really, really exciting to us. And our leaders stepped up where they needed to. Our leaders, guys like Liam Smith and Dylan Murphy and Ryan Onitis, who we're counting a lot on this year, showed great leadership up there.
Well, thank you.
Before I let you go, Coach, September 2nd, you guys are going to have an awesome scrimmage coming up against St. Joseph's of Hamilton. I know Coach Sacco has always done a fantastic job down there. What do you guys expect to get out of that opportunity?
Well, first of all, you're right. St. Joseph Hamilton is a premier football program. They're state champions almost every year, it seems like, and they're always a top 5 team. So we expect a couple of things really out of all of our scrimmages because, we already had that great one. We got Mattawa Saturday, who's a Group 3 champ. We got Bergen Catholic, who's maybe the best team in New Jersey this year, the following Thursday, and then we got St. Joseph Hamilton. So what we expect out of all of our scrimmages is for the kids to see great competition, great speed level, great physicality, all the things that we want to be. All right, so when we play those teams, we get to gear ourselves. Are we where we want to be? Because that's what we want to be. We want to be one of the top programs in the state. So we try as best we can to the extent that we're allowed to go out and get the best competition that we can get. Now, we're able to do that, pick the the best teams during the scrimmage schedule. So that's what we do. We go out and get the best teams we can.
All right, Coach, thanks for talking to us today, and we wish you the best of luck this season.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. All right.
Thank you.
Guys. Thanks for coming. We'll see you, okay?
You wanted to give Ryan your phone